All right, we back in. Is Q
All
on?
right.
You see Q yet?
He was on, but he logged out. I assume. Did you tell him to go to new link or something?
I sent that over everybody. What up, dude? Welcome to
Okay.
the Hood Report. Be on just a moment. Tech difficulties. You know how this shit go. Excuse me. All right, what up, man?
Bless
We
you.
go.
Bless
We
you.
go and start while we got
For sure.
we got Q on. So hey, we gonna talk some NFL. We're gonna wrap up the NFL season. Super Bowl last week, but probably as a start into that, we got big basketball weekend. Let's hit a little bit of basketball before we go into football. So from a basketball perspective, yesterday we had All Star Saturday Night. They've revamped and changed a couple of things. What do you think about All Star Saturday Night?
I, I a couple of events was okay. Like the 3 point was very good. I enjoyed the 3 point big time. Seeing Lillard out there after he ain't played all year long, the mother come back and hit threes and shit. That shit was cool as hell. Him and Book went at it, and Book had a chance, but Book, he had them last three in the quarter
I couldn't
that he
believe he
fucked
missed
up.
three in a row in the end.
I couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it either. But yeah, so 3 point was very good. The skills challenge that was cool too.
Yeah, it
Bringing
wasn't bad.
a couple of the ex players and then current players and all that. That was pretty cool.
Right, right.
The slam dunk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Slam dunk is it's getting worse and worse to me every year. But this year, oh boy, had a couple of good dunks. I mean, it was a couple of good dunks though. It was a
Yeah,
couple of good dunks. The way Spurs had a good one, and then the winner, he had a couple of good ones. But overall, the slam dunk, it was okay. Nothing really to talk about too much for that.
no,
Overall, it wasn't bad though.
I agree. I will say the part where I was the hypest was the 3 point contest for sure. That was actually
Yeah,
hype as hell. But you had
it was.
the first round, you had high scores. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the highest collective scores of the first round ever. I mean, motherfuckers
Yeah,
scored hitting 25, 27. You had some high scores in that first round. With the
yeah.
highest score in the first round was a 30.
20 was it
Was a
30? Yeah,
30
yeah, yeah.
by
It was
Book.
30. It
Book
was
had
Book.
30. Book
Yeah,
had 30 in the first round. So I thought that part was good. Yeah, and the slam dunk contest for me is still too much missing and too much. I don't know. The motherfucker
yeah.
just the slam dunk contest got leaves a lot to be desired.
Actually, old boy from the Spurs though, up until his last dunk,
He
he was
has good
making all he
dunks.
was on, and then he was making on the first try
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That
I
that
mean,
that makes it a whole lot
he
different.
had it. He just fucked off that last dunk. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he did on that one, but and he has some good ones, but yeah, it does kill it though when they missing dunks and they standing around and shit, looking around and shit. Yeah, I don't like that part about it.
Yeah, that
But
that part is terrible.
I'm gonna tell you what might have been worse is the fucking judging though. How the
Oh, it's
fuck? I mean,
terrible. That
yeah,
one that
like
old
how
boy for the Lakers hit. He gave him 47 on that first dunk. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
and all he did was just went and dunked the motherfucker. He ain't do nothing. He went and dunked it. And Dwight Howard gave him a 47. So hey, we need to take some of these judges too. 'Cause, I mean, like, what the fuck was that? I don't get that.
Yeah, the
I don't
judge
get
in
it.
the slam dunk contest is always inconsistent. It's like when Dwayne Wade, old hating ass, gave what's the name? Good gave what's his name for
Levine
no,
or
what's not
Lewis
Levine now. What's his name for Denver?
for Denver.
Yeah, that should have won it.
Gordon.
Gordon, yeah, gave Gordon the more
Yeah,
bullshit ass scores.
yeah,
So the slam dunk contest always had like some fuddy duddy judging and shit.
yeah. It was horrible yesterday. The judging was horrible. I mean, it was bad. But yeah, overall, I don't know. They gotta. I mean, but I will say it's tough after a while because everybody done seen everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done seen all these dunks and this and that. So
I
I
tell
mean,
you,
what more
did you
can you do?
did you see those ones that I sent you that Matt McClung did?
No, I didn't see that.
I
You see
sent
me
you an
something?
email,
Okay,
a text
I
last
didn't see
night.
that.
Yeah, I sent
Oh,
you a
okay,
text
no,
last
I was
night with
right,
the
man.
ones he did. Like he be coming up with some
Okay.
creative shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
I know they booted him out and shit, but
No, well, I think he declined. I think he declined, didn't he?
did he decline this
They
year?
s- they said he declined. Yeah, I heard that yesterday. That he they I think they asked him, but he actually declined. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he well, what was he on there talking about? What he on there talking about? He was gonna do some. You know, he's putting the dunks he would have did out on the internet and shit. Like, why the fuck are you
Oh,
doing that
did
for
he?
if you decline?
Right. That I don't know about that.
Wait,
Yeah.
I guess he think they're gonna put him in the league and shit if he hold him hostage for slam dunk out that shit.
Well, if he ain't made it this far, and he won 3 of them, right?
Yeah,
He won like 3 straight. So if he ain't got in the league, yeah, guess what? That motherfucker, he probably gonna make the motherfucking league.
yeah.
He might well get that up. But I mean, Dawkins, he did have some good dunks though. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna knock him because he won it 3 straight years. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, and he did some good dunks along the way of doing them.
yeah, he did. He did.
So I can't knock that. So let me ask you, what do you expect for the the NBA the All Star game today?
Okay, what I expect and what I hope. Okay, let me give you what I hope. I'm hoping by them changing with this new format and having the world team up against like the All Stars. I'm hoping, especially after what Durant said the other day, talking about
Luka
Luka
and them,
don't be
yeah.
playing and all that. I'm hoping that put a fire up under Luka and them, and then they bring that to the game, and then Durant and them they'll step up if they see Luka them come out playing hard and shit, and no, trying to win. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
Right. Yeah.
Now, what I expect is gonna be some bullshit, but that's my hope. I'm hoping that comment lights a fire up under Luka and them to come out and try and play and win, and then Durant and them see that, and then they'll try to do the same. So that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I hope that happens too. I'm thinking it will. I think the country shit because I think what happens is they get subject to a bunch of drama if they don't show up for this one.
Right.
So I think with that is going to I think that's gonna make a difference. What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, we're on.
All right.
So
Hopefully this is good.
we'll see what happens with that. But a lot going on in the NFL world. Let's real quick. We're gonna recap.
Gotta do it.
We're scheduled to talk about the Super Bowl. We're gonna talk Super Bowl. And we're gonna talk a little bit about other
Gotta do
NFL happenings. But going back to the Super Bowl, let's break down what you saw in the Super Bowl. Is what you expected, and then let's go from there. Go ahead, Martin. What you think?
It was exactly what I expected. I expected their defense to control the game and to be all over Drake Maye, and I knew Drake Maye was going to give him some turnovers because he's shown that in the playoffs throughout the whole playoffs. He's shown that. I mean, and sacks. I mean, goddamn. I mean, how many times this mother going to get sacked in the playoffs? 21 times. That's an NFL record.
Holding the ball too long.
He set the fucking record. 21 sacks in 4 games. Look, 7 fumbles, 4 interceptions. I mean, Drake Maye wasn't ready for this game.
Nah, he wasn't ready.
He just wasn't ready. But I will say the biggest surprise for me in the game, though, I kind of figured Seattle was going to control Seattle would control Drake Maye and them and get turnovers. But the biggest surprise, it had to be Walker running the ball.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
I didn't see him running the ball like that. That's what I thought was and I was leaning on is that both teams would stop the run and therefore would push them into both teams into passing. I thought they'd be a little conservative and therefore that would keep it close. With them being able to run the ball and New England not able to run the ball or do anything, then that just blew it open. Their defense just blew it open.
That was the biggest part of the game because Sam Darnold didn't have to go out there and do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, actually the MVP. Now, I mean, Walker got it, but actually, the MVP. The MVP was the fucking field goal kicker. Shit, the field goal kicker kicked 5 fucking field goals. Yeah. Hey, you broke the record. Shit.
Overall,
Seattle controlled it with their defense, got the turnovers. and Walker running the ball. Yeah, it was too much for New England.
Go ahead, jump in, Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm piggyback off of what Martin was saying. I've been roll with Seattle a little bit in the playoffs, and I kind of figured their defense would carry them the rest of the way. I didn't expect Drake Maye to look so bad. I figured he would look a little bit better. I thought they would try to get the ball out of his hands a little faster, but Seattle's defense was just overwhelming for him. It was just too big for him for that moment. That defense. Hey, shout out to Jamar. Jamar, you called the Walker MVP. You were heard, sir.
Yeah, he did.
I also took Walker just because everybody else took the quarterback. I went with Walker, so I'm happy that my man was able to shine and do his thing. It was a good game all around, though.
Yeah, I was surprised that Josh McDaniel didn't come out and have Drake Maye more ready, meaning give him some easy throws. The way the rush was coming, they didn't do screens. The way the rush was coming, they didn't do hurry up offense to tire down the line. The way the rush was coming, they didn't do anything to be able to offset, to augment what the defense is bringing. I think that was the one side, but then the other side of it is when they couldn't stop the run, it set Seattle up to keep getting in field goal range. So the defense did their job by, they didn't do a great job against the run, but they held them to field goals to give them a chance. But the offense never mustered anything until the game was over. All right, then when the game over, Drake Maye started throwing him over downfield and shit, looking like a real quarterback and shit. So too little, too late.
Actually,
and I thought, like I said, I don't think they game planned very well.
Yeah,
they kept dropping them. They kept dropping them right back in the pocket rather than rolling them out. You got a mobile quarterback. Yeah. Like, why are you having an obvious launch point where he drops back, fast step drop every time? Like, come on.
Hey, exactly. Hey, y'all, wasn't it nice to see a team not overthink it and just take the damn field goals?
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah, it was smart.
They did that.
They played smart.
Goddamn, it worked. It works.
They took.
I'm gonna say though,
they had the most field goals in the league this year, and Denver was number 2. So both of those teams actually were ones that kick field goals, and Seattle stayed true to form.
Unfortunately, we didn't keep the field goal when we should have kicked the field goal, though. So that's what we fucked up. We didn't keep it. We should have kicked it. But the one thing I'm gonna say about the game too is the Patriots defense actually played a good game. The Patriots defense, because for them to have to deal with the turnovers and then to hold them to all them field goals, their defense actually played good. Look, it was just 12-0 in the third quarter, right?
Right.
So their defense actually played good. It's just that, after a while, I mean, damn.
You didn't hold on so long.
Always got to do something.
Right, hold on so long. 3 and out, they not doing shit, fucking up. At some point, you got to pay the piper. So you can't hold forever. So what up, Troy? I see Troy. You joined on. What up, big guy? Thanks for joining. So then next thing with it is you talking the 2 Super Bowl teams. Let's talk this is what do you see for these 2 teams next year? So are we expecting either one of them to make it back, or are we expecting either one of them to make it back? We expect Seattle to rerun it, to run it back and win again, or are we expecting New England to show or not show? You get the Super Bowl loser curse playing against New England. So what do you guys expect there? Go ahead, Q. What do you think? Seattle gonna run it back or what?
On the Seattle side of the ball, I do believe they caught lightning in the bottle. Sometimes you just ride a wave, you ride that lightning, and you go there. But I don't think they're going to be able to rekindle this again. Hey, Rod, me and you put Sam Darnold in our top 10 this year, but I don't know if he's going to be able to keep this up, Rod.
I don't know. When you get that swag, you get the ring on your finger, boy. That should be changing, motherfuckers.
Think he gonna get that Nick Foles in him, huh?
He might get the inner Nick Foles and turn to a star from here and shit. It's not likely, but it's possible. But do we see these 2 teams back, or either one of these 2 teams back next year?
Nah, I think it'd be a new play. I know Martin ain't going for that shit.
Neither one of them.
No, I don't think so.
Think either one of them gonna be back next year.
Yeah. New England.
What up, Jay? What up, Jay?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Next year, New England won't even make the playoffs.
I can see that.
I'm saying it right now.
I can see that.
I'm saying it right now. New England won't even make the playoffs next year. They will not make the playoffs this year. They had a great season though. I mean, I ain't trying to knock their season. They had a great season.
Hey.
Second year quarterback, going to the Super Bowl, this and that. But next year, their schedule is going to be extremely tough. And we seen what they do versus good teams. I mean, they know winning some of these games, but they had a easy lucky road.
They had easy road. They had an easy road to Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so
they had an easy road.
So hey, maybe that's why Tom Brady wouldn't pick the motherfuckers.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true, huh? You ain't lying.
That's why Tom Brady said, "Fuck these motherfuckers."
Fight.
He said,
"Hey." He said, "I ain't got no dog in this fight." Fuck that. even though I got a statue out front and shit, but no, I ain't got no dog in the fight. That's
yeah. That was kind of fucked up. Now he didn't pick nobody. All right, so we don't. So we're saying we don't see either one of these teams back next year.
In the Super Bowl. No.
In the Super Bowl next year. So preliminary, just early out the gate. Nothing we hold to because we're gonna come back. We're gonna redo this. What's your early pre any other NFL activity right now, based on what you know? What's your early thought on Super Bowl next year?
Oh boy, I know you're not asking me. You asking me that?
Yeah, we already know yours is obvious as fuck.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. AFC.
For our viewers,
a healthy Bo Nix.
Hey, hold on. For our viewers that are on, let us know what you think. Are either one of these teams going to be back in the Super Bowl next year, or who do you expect? Who are you picking as your early favorite to be in the Super Bowl next year? So, Martin, go ahead. Right. You said who?
I think Denver. I think Denver with a healthy Bo Nix. I mean, it was right there for us to take it this year, but unfortunately, our boy took a bow. I think Denver. I think Denver and AFC. NFC is going to be up in the air, but just off the top, I'm going to say Green Bay. Because I'm going to tell you something. God. The way Green Bay, because if you look at the games that Green Bay lost, the games that they lost, I mean, come on.
They should be sick as fuck still.
They fucked both of those games up. I'm just saying, the way they lost, after controlling the whole goddamn game. I mean, come on. You got to learn from that. Right. And I think Green Bay with a healthy Parsons back and all that. Yeah, I like Green Bay.
Okay. All right, Q. What you think? Who's your early Super Bowl favorites for next year? Are your Lions gonna bounce back and finally get to the Super Bowl, or what?
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off in the other side.
Okay.
And I'm gonna double down and pick Denver. You know, I believe Denver would have been there this year if Bo Nix didn't get hurt. I swear to God, that was going to be my pick all the way through if he didn't get hurt. But unfortunately, he did.
So kissing your cousin's ass. But anyway, go ahead. Next one.
I ain't tell you what he say.
Next one.
It pisses me off because he comes right back and picks Green Bay. But so my answer to Green Bay is why not? Why can't it be the Lions?
Why not?
It ain't gonna be the fucking Lions.
Hey, we retooling. We can catch lightning in the bottle just like Seattle, baby.
Hey, okay. The only way I tell you the Lions get there is this. Here's where I say the Lions. But they're not my pick. We're going to pick in a second. But if they go out and make that move and get Crosby, then I got to consider them. And until they go out and get somebody else on the edge, then I can't fuck with them.
Okay.
I got to get somebody on the other side. I want to see that they're serious. Go out and get a motherfucking dog on the other side to rush the quarterback. They do that, then I have to seriously consider them. But without that, as it stands today, what I'm going to say for both sides of the equation is I'm going to say the AFC, I'm going with Baltimore. I like them picking up a defensive coach. I like what they're going to do some things with Lamar this year, and I think they bounce back. I think Lamar has a huge fucking year. Lamar has a huge year.
Can he win the big game though?
And then
he done had some huge years, but can he win the big game?
And he wins the big fucking game this year. Fuck what you talking about? Okay. Lamar gets it done. And then on the NFC side, I'm going to say it's. Do I see anybody coming up out of the ranks? I'm gonna say on the NFC side, I'm gonna go over reliable. I'm gonna say the Rams. I think the Rams gonna bolster their defense a little bit. I think they're gonna run it back, and I think Stafford's gonna get a championship on the way out. I think he's going to not
Definitely
go.
get a
He's going to go to the
Come on,
championship. He's going to go to the championship on the way out, not get a championship.
Okay.
Y'all pick all these
Okay.
retreads, man. Come on, Rod. You guys pick a retread.
Baltimore to retread.
No,
What,
Rams.
so what the fuck is the Lions? What the
Lions is a
What the fuck is the
half
Lions? What the fuck is the Lions? And then both of y'all mother pick Denver. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying.
All right, let's see. Jay says he thinks the Broncos, hell no. He said AFC KC and NFC is gonna be the Eagles. Oh fuck, he got it all fucked up. KC and Philadelphia
is done.
Yeah, them man.
You ain't figured that out yet.
Them man, Philadelphia are both done. He said he said the Lions won't make the playoffs again.
Wow.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for you, Jay.
Hey, you was just patting him on his back a minute ago. Now you give him the finger.
Now you put your foot in his ass, huh? All right, so that's an early prediction on Super Bowl. So now, real quick, let's transition over a couple lingering questions within the NFL. What happens to Max Crosby? Are the Raiders going to move Max Crosby? And if they do, where do you see the best fit for Max Crosby? Go ahead, Q.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Q, Mark, what either one? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
Go ahead, Q.
They definitely need to move him because he serves no. He don't help this team. This team is on a full rebuild. They need.
I agree with that.
So he definitely needs to be moved. Now, Max Crosby bought a very expensive home in Michigan this year. It's time for the Lions to go ahead and make that shit happen. We fucked off last year and didn't put another edge on the side of Hutchinson, and the defense sputtered because of it. Getting Max Crosby to the Lions fixes a lot of problems. It fixes your secondary. It fixes your pass rush. It fixes so many things with one player. Lions, make it happen. Brad Holmes, get it done. I need it.
2 years in a row, they didn't address that, so we're going to see if they address it now. I hope they do. All right, Martin, what you think?
Well, we're asking, should the Raiders get rid of him?
Yeah.
Now,
do you expect the Raiders to move him, and should they?
Okay.
And then if he does, where's the best fit?
Okay, so first of all, yes, I expect the Raiders to get rid of him because the Raiders is a dumb organization. They make dumb decisions. They do this shit all the fucking time. They get rid of all the best fucking players. Now, they get rid of all the best. Some of the best players in the league came from the fucking Raiders. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This happens all the time.
They said Devontae Adams was done, and he caught 17 touchdowns this year.
Exactly. Him, the running back, Green Bay, what's the old boy for Green Bay? The running back,
Jacobs.
I mean, Jacobs is doing this thing, but to me, the Raiders should keep him because they are in a rebuilding state. Yes, they are. But the thing is, pass rushers like Crosby don't come along like all the time.
You got that right.
So what you do is you get him some help on that D line and try and make him stay. That's just me. If you're talking about rebuilding, I mean, hey, you got to start with the both sides of the line, offense and defense. But the Raiders will get rid of him. One of the places I think he might, that probably could use him a lot is a team like Cincinnati. Cincinnati's defense is just in such disarray. They need help on the defensive side of the ball and some everywhere because their offense is so potent, but they can't stop nobody. So I think like a place like Cincinnati. The Lions, the Lions would be a great pickup for him. I mean, you put him and Hudson on opposite sides, that would be great. If they're gonna do that, I don't know, but that would be a great pickup for him. But I think Cincinnati is probably the team that needs to help the most on defense.
All right, we got Jay says I think they move him. I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with the Giants. The Lions won't do it because they still have that old mentality. They're not going to want to spend the money. We'll see. We'll see if Holmes and those guys are ready to move up into the ranks of, and that's how you build an institutional winner, a team that wins for several years, where they keep their window open. Is you got to make moves. I'll tell you, the team that probably had done the best at that has been like Philadelphia. Kansas City over the years has done the same thing. Baltimore until recently was doing the same thing. So I'm gonna weigh in. I'll say this: I think because they'll get good draft leverage, I think they're going to move them, and in lieu of getting more pieces. And then what I would say is I think along with moving them, I think they're also what I would also say is I think Baltimore is a good spot for them. Baltimore, they need a signature pass rusher. So I've heard some talk about Baltimore being a potential spot too. So we'll see what happens. But I think Crosby, you got anytime, like you said, Mark, you got a pass rusher. They don't come around every draft. You don't find an elite pass rusher. So when you got one, they can fit almost anywhere. So I think he can fit anywhere. Let's see what happens. So also on the NFL wire, and while we're talking to sorry punk ass Raiders, and we don't have Tweety here.
Shit.
That's the one thing we're missing today.
Shit.
We're missing Tweety because we're gonna talk shit about these punk ass Raiders. But anyway,
I didn't want to hear that Raider
Tweety,
talk anyway.
if you're listening, so do the Raiders pick up Mendoza with the number 1 pick? If you're the Raiders, with all the needs they have, do you go out and get your quarterback now, or do you go build your team first? So, Martin, go ahead. What do you think? What would you do? You gonna build your team first and build your lines, or are you gonna get you a quarterback seat with Geno, or are you gonna get the quarterback?
I would not get the quarterback right now because let me explain this. The reason why I won't get the quarterback because what happens is with these shit teams, they bring in a good quarterback, but it's a big old mess around them. They don't have an offensive line to block for them. Have no weapons besides they got one weapon and that's the tight end. I mean, you don't get a quarterback. What you do is I sell that pick and then get a few more picks in the first round to try and build your roster because you're gonna bring this quarterback in. You're gonna bring this quarterback into a shit situation and then y'all gonna fuck him up. And then you're gonna get rid of him, and then he gonna go somewhere else and shine. Because right now, who's gonna block for him? Their offensive line is horrible. So no, you don't bring in a young quarterback. You build pieces. I would start with the lines, strengthen that lineup on both sides of the ball, and then down the line you get your quarterback. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think you get the quarterback.
Go ahead, Gil.
Don't do it.
Tweety, you made sure you showed up so you can defend your team.
Did he show up? Is he on?
Yeah, he showed up. Yeah.
You can't see him, Rod?
No, I can't. Not until you all do it. So he must have been listening to shit.
Listen, y'all ain't qualified to talk about my team.
We were just talking about them punk ass Raiders and what they gonna do.
You ain't qualified. So we're
gonna ask you to weigh in. We're gonna ask you to weigh in. Are they gonna move Crosby? Are they gonna keep him? And then the other thing we talked about was, are they picking up Mendoza now, or do you wait and pick up more collection of players that you need and trade that pick? So first off, Max Crosby, is he staying or is he going?
For me, I would trade Max for him to have a better opportunity. I would trade him just because we are in need of so many picks, so many players. So I would want 2 firsts for him and maybe a third.
They give you no 2 first-round picks for him.
Oh, he getting 2 first-round picks.
Nah.
We getting 2 first-round.
He's an aging pass rusher. He's 29 years old.
No, he only 29. He only
29 years old. Right, that's old. That's old.
And teams like Detroit will pay a price for him.
Hey, look, his football life is like where you are in regular life. Old to the motherfucker and almost there. He old from a football perspective. He old to motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. Bullshit. But, all right, so you think 2 firsts. So you would move them and try to get a collection of picks.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I would.
All right.
I would move for a collection of picks, and so we can get younger because we still have a young head coach, like I said, in Clint, and we still have a young defensive coordinator that we just hired yesterday, which is Rob Leonard. That it was a defensive line for Max Crosby, so he might not. No, he was well respected in the NFL for defense. So that was the first time.
And he was with the Raiders last year.
Yes, him and Max is very close.
And he respected.
Now he's the defense coordinator. Yes, sir.
How you respected if you're the defense coordinator for the Raiders?
Always.
All right. We'll say that for another conversation another day. So now, what do you think? Mendoza, they picked up the quarterback or what? You getting your quarterback or what?
Oh yeah, that's the cornerstone. You have to have a quarterback. You have to have a quarterback in this league to even score or even be relative in this NFL. So yes, we're gonna have the number 1 pick, and we're gonna pick Mendoza to be our quarterback.
Even with nothing around him, you still take the quarterback.
No, it wasn't. Our offensive line.
Look,
It was because of Carroll, Brandon Carroll. He was the worst offensive
One guy?
lineman coach. Yes, sir.
He's about the coach. Okay.
Yes.
Come on.
okay, so
Okay.
So, hey, so
running left, right, side to
you
side.
don't have any receivers. You got a tight end. You don't have a running game. You don't have a running back. You need a lot of pieces.
We don't have a running back. Wait a minute. Hey, hold
We got
on.
a running back?
They don't
have a running back.
And
got that bowling
scrimmage
ball.
yards for rookies. Yes, we did. Yes, we do.
He averaged
He almost
2.5 yards a
had 1,000
carry.
rushing.
2.5 yards a
With that
carry. 2.5 yards a carry.
No, he led the NFL.
Let
in
NFL
yards
what?
for scrimmage?
For rookies, you saying, right?
Yes, for rookies.
But he averaged 2.5 yards a
Yes.
carry, though.
He still led the NFL. He led
Oh,
the
my
NFL rookies.
That ain't saying too much for the
From
rest of
line
the
to
rookies.
scrimmage.
God damn. The rest of the
Well, hey,
rookies sorry
you
as
got one
hell.
of
The rest of the
Hey,
rookies
don't you
sorry
got
as
one of
hell.
them?
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey,
Martin guy was hurt
he
a couple games.
He mustn't do shit. He mustn't do shit.
Well,
If
your
he
guy
did
didn't do
leave-
shit. My guy did some shit.
Okay.
All right, so Tweety saying they gonna go get ready to go to get the quarterback.
Of course.
Hey, you booking that? You booking that or what?
I'm booking it.
Okay,
Booking
you
it.
booking
do
that.
it.
Okay. All right.
We're on the clock right now.
Okay.
You are.
All right. Other NFL news out there. Now they say the Falcons are going to eventually be parting ways with Kirk Cousins because they can get rid of him here and not take as big a cap hit. So where do you see as a good landing spot for Kirk Cousins? Where would you see Cousins?
Tweety.
I'm gonna tell you one. I'll lean in first on this one. I think if I'm Minnesota, I pick up Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota.
Yeah, if I'm Minnesota,
Okay.
I pick up Kirk Cousins. Yes, I say that because because your quarterback situation now, you need somebody to compete with McCarthy. So Cousins has success, and he played very well in fucking Minnesota. I go back and get him, and I bring him back because he's better than what you had. And you probably, when you look at the year you had, the failure of a year you had, you burned the year of Jefferson's career, and you got all that offensive talent. I think you bring him back because you need somebody to compete and have somebody there that actually come in and be a productive option in the event that JJ don't do shit again.
Okay. All right.
What you
But
guys
you know
think?
what? It might be a good fit over there in Denver. He might be a good fit over there in Denver just because when both niggas get hurt, you can't have Stidham. You can't have Stidham. He's just bad job backup quarterback.
No, I don't. No, I totally disagree with that. I totally disagree with that.
So you gonna keep Stidham as your quarterback? As your backup?
Yeah.
It's just you bringing him into the AFC Championship game. That's the
The
problem.
AFC Championship game, and he ain't played in 3
he
years.
still ain't no
That's
good.
no, please.
He still ain't no good backup.
He should be.
Well,
Please.
the same with
Hey,
this point.
if he was with y'all, he would be y'all starter. So stop it. Now, what I'm telling you is, what he should be going to, really, I'm going to say the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders would be a good spot for him. I mean, he's a productive quarterback. He's a veteran quarterback. I think that would be a good spot for him, seriously.
But then what they gonna do with Geno?
Gino is gone already.
Geno's still on the contract. He's still on the contract.
Gino is leaving with Carroll.
Hey.
Trust me.
He gone. He already out
Carroll is retired though. Geno's still on the contract.
And, yeah. But he ain't. Trust me. They gonna get rid of Gino. Trust me.
They gonna get rid
Geno
of
already gone.
Okay.
Gino
Already gone.
Gino was fighting with the fans and shit, arguing with the fans and shit. That motherfucker gone. Trust me. He ain't coming back to Las Vegas. I'm telling you that right now.
All right.
He gone, dog.
All right. So Martin. So Martin say Minnesota. I said Minnesota. Martin said you said you say the Raiders. Q. What do you and Tweety think? What y'all think about Kirk Cousins? What's a good suitor for Kirk Cousins? I'm saying back to Minnesota.
I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna double down on Martin, and the reason why is because Tweety, if you're gonna get the quarterback, and you know your team ain't right, you need to have some kind of cushion for Mendoza, and not throw him right out into the fire.
You don't
And
want to do
Kirk
it.
he got
is the perfect person
That's true.
to bridge that gap while you get your team somewhat in order and teach Mendoza how to be a fucking professional NFL quarterback.
No, he need to be thrown in the fire. He needs to be thrown in the fire.
Look, so
Hey, everybody else get thrown in the fire.
our viewers log in
23 years
and
old.
tell us what do you think about Kirk Cousins, the potential landing spots for him. Tell us what you think. We want to know what you think. Go ahead, Tweety. Tweety, you say no. You say Tweety say throw him in the fire.
No, you don't.
You
do
say-
that.
so Yeah, so that's your rookie. But now, where do you see Cousins? Where do you see Cousins going? What's a good spot for Cousins?
No, I said Denver. I said Denver.
Denver.
You said
Yeah,
Denver.
that's not a good spot.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's what I said. I said Denver behind Bo Nix.
All right.
Because
No.
if Bo Nix go down again, then they don't have a reliable second string quarterback behind them.
Right. Okay. All right.
I don't know. You talking about throwing him in the fire, and one thing we see with him now, this quarterback he is good, but he had a lot of good things going from a lot of side players on the outside.
Yeah.
He had a very good running game. So not now he was in that situation, and he did great. Now you put him in a situation where
with
he
chaos.
has nothing around him.
You put
he
him in
got
chaos.
A running back averaging 2 yards a carry, and his
See, now y'all going talking shit again.
And his
Now
biggest threat is
Hey, you put him in
in
chaos.
the tight end.
Chaos.
His biggest threat is the tight end. Come on,
CHAOS. Chaos. He's going to chaos.
That's a bad. Man, those would be
All
mad
right.
to the motherfucker if he got drafted.
Hey.
I'd
All right.
be mad as hell. Like,
we gonna see.
Y'all
We'll
remember,
see.
y'all remember how they fucked up Derek Carr's brother, David Carr? And he was all fucked up because he played them early years with Houston and got sacked so many times. I hate to see them do that to Mendoza.
It ain't gonna happen. So we got,
But
it
the
ain't gonna happen
Raiders
'cause we
can
got
fuck
Clint.
him up.
It ain't gonna happen because we got Clint.
Oh, Clint is a genius now?
Clint.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got Clint.
Okay. All right.
This motherfucking delusional.
He's an offensive guru.
All right, so that's what we think for Cousins. Now we're going to move on because the quarterback field is vast and great. There's another quarterback that's going to be, well, two more. And this one I'm going to go to first. He's a favorite of one of you motherfuckers on here. We're going to see what you say.
Oh,
Do you pick up Tua?
hell no.
Tua.
No.
Is Tua going to get a job in 2026?
Yeah,
Does Tua get a job? Does he get a fucking
He's
job?
going to the Jets. He's going to New York.
To New York.
He's going to New York.
Let me tell you.
He's going to the Jets.
Let me tell you this: if Tua was out on the wire and I had only my enemy's money, I wouldn't put it on that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't do it.
If it was a motherfucker I hated and I was playing with his or her money, I wouldn't spend their money on fucking Tua. I would spend money on Tua. I couldn't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Not Tua. Not Tua, baby. What do you think? What y'all think?
Yeah, I'm with you, Rod. Tua, we've seen everything we're gonna see. He's a concussion away from being out of the league anyway. Why invest into that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would do it. I'd let it be. Cuz you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. So I wouldn't fuck with him. I'm like you. I don't know if I wouldn't spend the person I hate money. I send him to Green Bay.
Oh, you fuck Green Bay like that?
Yeah, I fuck Green Bay like that.
All right, what do you think, Martin?
Tweet.
You there?
Nobody there.
It froze up. Shit. Let me see 1 second.
Tweet. Okay, we can hear Tweety. Mark.
Nah, you
Mark.
can hear him. I can't hear him.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck happened to? Let me see. Get a picture of this. I don't know why it's doing this. Tweety's there.
I can hear you.
All right, Tweety, you hear me?
I'm the only one that hear you. He came back.
Who came back?
Tweety, say something. Did you hear that, Rod?
Nah, I
No.
didn't hear that.
He can't hear you. He can't hear you, Tweety.
Let me try it one more time. Give me 1 more second.
Okay, bro.
No, I'm not able to do it. I'm gonna just go ahead and end it here, and we'll start it up next. I gotta get some work done on this bullshit. See what's happening. So, all right, cuz. Hey, appreciate you jumping on, everybody. Holla at you next week. This is the Hood Report.